Hey folks, welcome back to another one. Now, I can't really talk to you straight down the lens, which I do apologise for because I'm actually driving at the minute, but the reason I'm shooting this intro is we've had a fairly interesting drive up here. We're heading to Wyangala Dam. We've had a fairly interesting drive. We've had trees across the road. We've had some really bad stormy weather. There's a lot of roos out and about, foxes. We've even seen a couple of pigs crossing the road. So she's been an interesting drive in. We're probably about another 15 minutes from getting to where we're going to set up, which is on the Fogs Crossing Road, on the Grabine side of Wyangala. And we're going to concentrate on probably the lowest section of the Lachlan Arm, so before it gets to the main basin area. So probably from around Webster's campground right down past Deanville to Grabine itself. It's usually pretty good through summertime in that area. It's a really, really great, fun summer fishery. The cod fishing up here for those sort of mid-size, sort of 50 to 80 centimetre cod can be really, really good. When, other places have gone deep, Wyangala, they seem to still hang up in that sort of, roughly 6 metre range. Even some days you'll see them in that 4 to 6 early in the morning or late in the afternoon. So I'm not going to say, righto, we're going to go trolling or we're going to go casting or anything like that. We're pretty much going to get out there. We're not going to get on the water this afternoon. It's actually night. It's 10 past 8. We'll get in, set up camp, and that'll be about it for us. But we will troll and we will cast. We're probably going to concentrate on banks with those big boulders with a bit of standing trees or a bit of standing timber on them. And then we'll probably try trolling on those sort of flat. There's some really big flat bends in the lake, big points that have got a stack of lay-down timber laying over the top of them, and trolling across those can be really, really good. So we're going to continue the drive now. I'm sorry that I've sort of been, here talking to the side of my face, but I've got to keep moving because I don't really want to be setting up in the complete pitch black, and I've got to keep an eye out for roos and things like that. So we'll keep poking along here. Hope you enjoy the video. If you do, make sure you give me a thumbs up because I really do appreciate it. It really does mean a lot. And if you've got any questions at the end of the video, make sure you drop them in the comments below. Getting up, boys? Getting up, hen? Still? Righto. Morning folks, we are just about to gear the boat up and get out on the water. I've been up for about half an hour now, just tidying things up. The boys are just getting up. It's about 5:30 in the morning. First thing we're going to do is get out on the water. I'm going to go and look for some reasonably steep banks with those big boulders, and if there's a few scattered bits of standing timber, that's going to be the bank that I'm going to start on. The lake's at 85%. I'm not sure if I mentioned that last night. And I actually don't know what that's going to look like this morning, which is why I'm not out there in the dark straight up. I want to get out there once there's a bit of light so I can sort of see what's happening and make my choice for the first sort of bank we're going to start. We're going to start casting, probably spinnerbaits, I'd say, looking for a reaction out of those fired up sort of what we call the summer cod, so sort of somewhere between sort of 60 and 80 odd centimetres in amongst those boulders and the standing trees and things like that. So that's where we're going to kick off. Then we'll just see how we go. We might go for a troll. That helps us to gather information as we're fishing, which is something that I try and do early in the trip rather than late. Anyway, we'll see how we go. We'll just get out there, have a crack and see what we can find. Tension to your bait when it's sinking. Yeah, willows are good for you. Keep them down. That's why you cast, Henry. See that coming up? It's a big boulder.
because...
If we go just trying to look around all them big boulders, we'll spend all day on the scope looking for 50 or 60 centimetre fish. We just cast and your lure goes over it and hey presto.
What's all that stuff on the top of the water?
Just stuff. Run off.
We kept...
Yeah. Like 50?
Yeah. On this one too?
Yep. Massive school of them here.
They weren't very deep.
Drilled them. We drilled them. Oh, hit! Fish on! Fish on! Fish on! Little one. Yeah, beauty. First cod of the trip. Oh, cranky little bugger too. Yes. There you go. There's summertime right there.
Beautiful.
That's summertime right there. Woo! Haha! Yes. Here you go, little fella. That to me is more your summertime stuff, right? That's hook's in an awkward spot. Sorry, mate. There we go. Look at that. That's cool. He'd be, what, mid-50s?
Yeah.
Yeah, the nice little fish. He is full as a boot. Look how tight that gut is on him. That's on a 1 ounce twin spin, that one, with a 6-inch cast trailer. Cool little fish. What a way to start.
Amazing.
Been out here for what, half an hour?
Yep.
Straight into a little chunk. Bring on the rest of the morning.
Let's go.
Lure's out. I'm gonna go back in, mate. Just hold him over here quickly. Yeah, he'll be 55. So just legal. Look at the colours on the fat little barrel. How good. See you, mate. Ooh. Oh, look, there's a bait fish that he's just spat up there. Gorging. I think the word is gorging themselves. Get your line under there and then come across like that. That way you should be able to get it close enough to the tree. Got him. Got him. Good job, mate. Just like that. I'm coming. Good hit too.
Not a bad fish.
Nice, mate. Beauty. Oh yeah, it's a cracker. Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, still. Yes, buddy. Yeah. Nice. That is a beautiful fish, that one. You got that? Yeah, what a beauty. What a beauty. Good hit. I've seen him buckle your rod. cracker, Dill. How was the hit from this fella?
Absolutely. Awesome.
Getting close to 70, that fish.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's see him, mate. Swing around this way. Oh yeah, that is a cracker. That's a beauty.
So good.
Better get that lure out, mate, and get him back in the drink, I reckon.
Yep. Rightio. Oh. Beautiful.
Good to go, matey.
Yep.
Well done.
Thank you.
Mid-60s.
Yeah. So good. There you go, mate.
Oh.
Absolutely awesome. Smacked it.
This is a good fishery, eh? There's a lot
So
of fish in here.
good. Best structure. You just look everywhere you look. It's just logs and big boulders.
Where have we caught both our fish off this morning?
Off trees.
Both off the trees?
Yep. And just out of the, well, just having the light scope obviously to look at the structure, but not even.
We're not searching for them. That's a good point, actually.
Just casting at it. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, a couple of fish there, and then he just came out of the blue.
Yeah, so if you're watching this going, well, these guys are just out there scoping them, we're
Yeah.
actually not, are we?
No way. I didn't even set.
That's something that anyone could do with any level of equipment.
Yeah, like
That
just,
motor's pretty handy, but
yeah, just
cast past the tree.
and just let it sink.
What did you cast to that tree?
I actually cast to that tree.
So he's flown, he's travelled a long way.
I did a couple around it, and then
Yeah.
another one just to it, and then just let it sink a bit, and then he's just flown out and.
These guys are happy, but
Absolutely.
we better get back into it.
Yeah.
How about you, Hen? You gonna have a fish? Yeah, all right. I'm just fishing. It's a nice steep bank, so you got to let your lure work its way down. Oh, I can see one on the. I can see one on my sonar.
I could get over straight away.
Oh, you got to be careful. You can sort of let it drop for a little bit, but you don't want to let it drop too far without being in gear, because you'll miss him. You got to have it under tension so you can feel him come and hit it. Like I might do that like that, and then I can just sort of feather him down a little bit. Like you wouldn't let it sink more than 2 metres on slack line. Because if he's sitting at 5, it's not much for him to come up 2 metres and hit it at 3. What depth do you reckon your lure was at when it got hit, Dill? It's a fair way away from the tree, so. Yeah. We're going to make a move. We're going to change techniques. We're going to go for a trial. Just before we do, I'll just let you know what I've been casting with there. So that's a 1 ounce mud guts. I don't know, I think he calls them a 2-up maybe. A 6-inch cast Prodigy trailer there with a stinger. That's a 7'5" Zodius. It's probably not ideal for what we're doing out here. It's actually my light swim bait rod. I throw things like guineas and things like that through the winter time on that one. But it does allow me to sort of, punch a fair bit of distance, which is pretty good out here in the dams. You don't need to be ridiculously accurate. These fish are moving a fair bit to come and eat it. The boys are just using their standard, they're 4 to 8s, which is like their all-rounders. We're just about to trial. That's what they're going to be using. It's a 4 to 8 kilo native raider. Mine is the next model up. It's the Cod Raider. Everything's under 6 foot for when we're on the trail. They've got the 150 DCs, 50 pound, 40 pound, 50 on mine, and about a 40 to 50 pound leader we're running today. So, and what do you got there? You can tie on, one of my favourites. You can see the scratch marks down the nose of that guy already. That is an orgy plough. That is a favourite colour of mine, that one too. Not that I usually have favourite colours, but there's just something about that particular colour for me. Dill's got a 120 AC in the 40 footer. Scored himself a nice big 80 centimetre fish out of Blair on that one not long ago. I don't know what I'm going to trial yet. I might go a spinnerbait and just weigh him down so I can keep the speed up for the boys and still get my spinnerbait down a bit. Probably a 2 ounce something or other. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go for a trial. Look at him. All tuckered out. You didn't even catch a fish.
Nah.
At least you did.
I didn't feel like catching. It's nice and warm.
How was it? Good morning.
So good.
Time for a bit of lunch.
Yep. Wind.
Yeah, that wind was horrific. No mind in. We're going to trial a bit of timber now. So we were trialling on some bouldery sort of banks, and we caught both our fish this morning off standing timber. So we're going to trial some standing timber. So you can see the bank there is pretty steep. We'll be trialling sort of in that 6 roughly metre depth, and trialling along the outside of these trees and over the top of the branches and things like that. So I'm still got a big spinnerbait. I just changed. Henry's on, don't know, what are you going to do, mate? Are you going to stick with your hard body?
Yeah.
Little hard body for the yellows?
Yep.
And Dill's still on the 120 OC. Oh yeah, what a shot. That's a good one, isn't it?
No, all hard body for it.
Yeah.
How about the no wind?
Mm.
Darn it, easy. Oh. Sorry. No, jump with the back. See? No, I'm trying to cast that through there.
Got him, got him, got him, got him. Oh, good fish. Oh, good fish. Oh, he's done me. He's done me. Oh, no.
He's not on anymore.
No.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
that was a big fish. He was...
Gutted. That hurts. What's that? That's the 3rd miss now this afternoon. Anyway, we're going to stay on the cast, I think. We're going to cast some more trees. Really do all that well. We didn't actually land any fish this afternoon in the afternoon session. But you're seeing that I got pretty well smashed by that big one in amongst that standing trees and missed a couple of small ones. Temps are at 25 degrees, but 25, 26? Yeah, 26 degrees, so, and that's on the surface as well, so I'm imagining the water down a little bit deeper is still quite warm, still at that sort of summer warmth. But it's one of those dams where the fish of all sizes just seem to hang out just that little bit higher up in the water column, get up on the edges all the way through, like right through summertime as well. So pretty cool place, really, really cool place. Glad we came up. So hopefully we can, we'll go to, go and get a feed now. Hopefully we can get back out in the morning and actually catch one more fish for you. That'd be good, eh? You reckon, boys?
Yeah, good. Amazing.
Oh, the wind stays off because that killed us yesterday.
We're gonna have to...
Almost. What? What?
Life jacket. You're on.
Your life jacket's on you, mate. Must be comfortable, that one, is it?
Yeah.
It's a good start to the morning, birthday boy.
Yeah. Bit tired.
Got to be keen though.
Yeah.
We're a little bit earlier than yesterday, which is good.
Is it?
Yep. 20 minutes. That's here today. Oh! God, you can't fish your guts out and then drop the only bite. Oh, gosh. Have another crack at it, mate. Missed a nice hit there. Just roll on that twin spin spinnerbait through the logs there. It was one of those ones where it rode up over a limb, and then I've let it sink back down again, probably flooded down for about probably 3 or 4 seconds, 3 winds after that. So there's a chance that the fish might have followed it up over the limb, they'll then follow it down, and once it starts sort of tracking away, then they can get underneath it and actually hit it. So I'd say that fish probably had a bit of an eye on it the whole time, because he sort of hit it pretty quick once it started to track sort of up and away from him. So anyway, that was the only real action we've had for the morning. It's now just after 8 o'clock, and we're actually going to go and have a trial. We do have a moon set period at about 8:45 to about 8:45. We'll probably fish that period, and then we might see how the fishing's going, see how the day's going. It's absolutely glorious out here today. We've put up with some filthy bloody wind yesterday. If it stays like this, we might hang around a little bit longer, just because it's a nice day. If it blows up, we'll bugger off, because the fishing really hasn't been all that great. We've been working pretty hard for not a lot of results so far. So had a good morning yesterday, but after that it just seems to have got quite tough. So anyway, we'll keep poking away and keep you updated. Got him, got him. Oh no, you can't.
Clip that.
Oh. You probably won't have seen much of what actually happened there, but I just dropped another bloody fish and it felt alright too. We're doing it tough.
Yep. Right.
Change of tactic for you, Henry?
Yep.
What do you got, mate?
The grub.
Back to the good old grub.
Yep.
You think that's going to do it today?
Yeah, I think so.
Got to get yourself a bite, eh?
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that though, is there?
No.
Can't force the fish to do something they don't want to do.
Exactly.
Haven't been having it in like on the hard bodies on the trail.
No.
Missed a couple on the spinnerbaits, a couple of cod.
Yep.
Let's see if we can go and get a yellow on a grub.
It's great.
Oh, he's going to get smashed. He's going to eat that straight away.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Got him straight away.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Henry. Well done, mate. Good work. I might just lift him, mate.
No.
Oh, you little fella.
Yeah.
There he is, mate. How's that? Jump in here, Dill. We're just gonna.
Yep.
Well done. Very cool. Not a bad little fish. Actually, he's pretty small.
Doesn't matter.
There you go, little fella.
See you, mate.
That's going to do us, guys. It's been a pretty tough trip, isn't it?
Yeah.
Henry's going to take his sunglasses off, do his hair a bit. Look a bit rough there, mate. You all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, happy birthday, Dill.
Yeah, thank you.
Good trip, mate.
Yeah, so good.
Fishing was tough.
Yeah, well, we're at the dam.
But that's what happens sometimes, I suppose.
Yep.
A couple of good cod.
Yep.
A couple of good misses. Good drop one. A couple of yellows for you, mate.
Yep.
That's it, guys. We're all done. If you enjoyed the video, like I say, give us a thumbs up. Really does mean a lot. See you in the next one. Just while I still got you guys, and I do appreciate those people who do stick around and listen to the end of these videos. I've just pulled up and I was looking for the stick that I put in as a marker when we first got here. The reason I couldn't find it is because it actually blew over in the wind. And I thought, oh, you know, it probably hasn't come up all that much. I actually happened to find that stick and the water has risen to almost the depth of my knees. So it's risen over 1/2 metre, and I think that's probably got a lot to do with why we've done it pretty tough out here this weekend. That rise in water, it's basically a change in stability. It's not something that drives them onto the edge to eat or anything like that, because there's no flooded vegetation like it might be in springtime. It's summertime. It really doesn't do them a lot of favours. It sort of has to force them to move around and do things that they really aren't all that comfortable in doing, and that's why we've probably done a little bit tough, is basically that big rise in water level from the storms that we had in recent weeks, including the one on Friday that come through, and there was a heap of water and stuff over the road on the way that ripped through and started filling the place up a little bit. So possibly that's the reason why we've done it a little bit tough. But once again, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.